The aggression though taken in tandem as they are trying to get the aggression in from satellite, but no avail. It's actually the frags found on the other side.
Last player standing.
And already we've seen some nutty starts to this map, and BerserX, he'll chime in with that as well. A clean 2k to pull back hope in this particular round from a 1v4 now to a 1v2. BerserX has the utility, and now he's got the ghost as well to pull this off with just 51 HP and no access to the spike. You can see Bleed happy to play it aggressive. They only have to worry about this aggressive angle. They're not expecting him to go all
the way. Spot the boxes. Oh, the angle held perfectly, and then 8. The combo is brutal.
For BOOM, it's all about trying to play it slow, trying to play it smart, and trying to pull off the impossible. And so far, they're in the right spot to do exactly
have been
that.
displaced momentarily, although they have rotated back. And Juicy, it was vital that he at least stays alive, if not gets a frag. With him going down, that's the worst possibility now for BOOM Esports. They try to scramble, they try to enter this A side, and Famous on the back of that boom bot finds so much success. In fact, it's actually the swarm grenade that took Deryeon out.
As now in a 2v5, they will once again likely have to go for that save. Still playing on the exits though, and Shiro just with a small spray shuts him down. And look, Scary, I think he's just gonna have to look for a kill here and back off. Maybe he's able to recover the bulldog. I'm gonna go try that in a custom myself, but right now it is Scary and JayH on that side looking to fight. The Viper smoke though, it blocks them all off, and the paranoia now instilling fear in their hearts. They don't know where to go. The orbital strike is well committed early by crazyguy. Fleet ready to fight. They're not going to want to play on the retake, and it pays the heck off. Scary from top side to shut off yet another breach towards A though, and they have the lockdown, so they could look for the execute towards the B side. But Blaze King caught out. There's no smokes left to play. BerserX does find the trade, and he's now on the lurk, leaving Juicy to be crunched from either side. But Juicy manages to hold on. A 1-for-1 only though, as from the shadows, Scary comes in to anchor this particular site, but he's been chunked. The aftershock to deny the plant, and while SEVERiNE does get it down, he's now going to be pushed in from either side. Scary making sure to play it safe while his team goes in for the spam, but SEVERiNE, he's able to find one, trying to isolate out crazyguy. Instantly denied as
yeah. BOOM, they're gonna rely on trying to at least even out this first fight, if not lose a man. As with 4 ultimates, they stand a better chance at hitting the side together. But hey, they have to go through this aggression set up by Bleed. And so far, they found the trade here, Bleed. Brilliant flash setup from JayH. And hey, he was the one who set it up. He was the one who finished it.
Where to find a crucial one. Now JayH still very low, and in a 2v3 with the Viper split available as well as the lockdown, it is a round they could pull off, but Blaze King now shut down, leaving the dream now for BerserX. Denied by the nade, is not able to retrieve the spike, needs to win an impossible 1v1. Now that's free access to the site to set up the Viper split and play on the post plant. But again, the recycling of the ultimate's crucial. Orbital strike, rolling thunder, exactly. Bleed on the retake.
It's a combo that's made in heaven. Crazyguy toasting them like their breakfast. And Blaze King, he needs to make a meal out of this round. The paranoia.
Position a corner, but they're setting themselves up to retake though. The showstopper now coming online and misses altogether. The paranoia absolutely huge, and it gets the wrong hole just like that. BOOM Esports now with the rocket presence set up for a B split. The smoke's coming out as BerserX makes his way in. The arcade play coming through, but crazyguy in a crucial position, able to dodge out the Nightfall in his first instance and go in for the double and really live up to his name. Crazyguy, he's managed to pull it back, and he'll find the triple. Make sure he's a threat to be reckoned with SEVERiNE.
Right here.
Lead ready for the retake though. Once again is that third orbital strike for crazyguy, who's had that phenomenal half. Now coming online to deny default, but BOOM happy to just back off into tower instead from the shadows to bait out the position, and now Bleed confused of where they can expect the haunt coming out to give BOOM the information. Though happy to play it fast, and contrasting difference to the style of BOOM here. BOOM's utility absolutely crucial. The nanoswarms to hold it on is buying them enough time to set up for the fights. BerserX, he finds one, but the paranoia to ensure Bleed are able to get the trades as well as the side. Everything going in their favor is SEVERiNE. Gets caught out in no man's land and shut down. Now famouz with an impossible task. Can he find one with the nade here?
Oh, the boom bot as well. He's gonna get information that arcade's somewhat clear, but the nade's somewhat...
I'd say given the Vandals lead, since they're on the attack and they can dictate the fights, they should be in a position to still close this off. So it's all down to Shiro here. With the help of famouz, he can lock this side down, but all they have is a nade. It's all down to the gunplay, the Sheriff, and it pans out. Shiro, he finds one. famouz with the trade for his comrade, and BOOM Esports, man.
To get the plant towards side, but sScary needs to find a way to get impact later on in the round. They're not able to retake it as well, dude. This is gonna be a problematic affair. The only control that they have towards the hold is satellite, and that's not even a position contested. It's very easy for BOOM to isolate this on the retake, and they find one kill each. All right, this makes this interesting. This makes this doable, and Bleed slowly thinning down the numbers for BOOM Esports. Beautiful use of the haunt, and it feels like this is gonna be the haunting of Bleed, and in their split approach.
Simple enough
I love
retake. Especially now that they have the Nightfall as well as a lockdown.
Damn,
Play on that retake. BOOM trying to start it off, but sScary, he isolates one, and now famouz shut down. Tower access gained for sScary, and he can be a wrench in this retake. Deny that altogether, and BOOM not able to push it through.
crazyguy so heads up with his flank diligence. sScary with a very good position to shut this. That was a very crucial run for them to win. Now look at Bleed. They have the money, they have the ultis, and famouz finds the first frag. Alright. Logic yet again prevails in SEA.
3-man strong. They tried to take the side, but famouz with the repeat shuts them down. The showstopper to make sure he ends off this round in a blockbuster style.
A massive comeback, as they did feel like they're on the verge of, and they still are in the vicinity to pull off the equalizer. Brilliant pick from Deryeon. You can see the defense was really split in terms of the kind of gunfights that they wanted to try and take. And hey, Shiro, the amount of utility dumped on him, still surprised that he's finding himself alive and intact. Although the advantage firmly the other way. Bleed now can set up on the post plant.
Spike planted.
2v3 on the post plant with the op. It's gonna be a difficult affair, but with Deryeon and crazyguy so low, maybe the possibilities exist, and instantly it's denied.
That operator, the satchel to get both him and his teammates back, but his teammate goes down in the coffin. Juicy, a crucial flick. Utility buys him a little bit of time, but it pushes Juicy in the forward angle, and the trade's found. Position gained. BerserX really needs to make that play work if numbers and position needed to be traded, but the doubles up essentially on Blind Esports. What? How? That was Shiro playing up against all the odds, but he still finds success in Deryeon. Not able to hold the back lines. The numbers are starting to dwindle, and now it's possible for BlazKing to pull this off in the 1 versus 2.
They know where he is. They're expecting him from B main. He's already been spotted out. So Bleed happy to play on the contact. Use the utility to sneaking away. And now with the nanoswarms used proactively, BOOM have nothing to hold this side down. Bleed with the wall towards this side, getting that match point. And yeah, like you said, no controllers, no utility. BOOM with an impossible task, but famouz on the look. He's able to pull one off. 3v4 now on that post plant, and for Juicy, he pulls one back. Bleed ready, set, and go.
I think BOOM were just in the vicinity of realizing it, hence they committed Hail Mary rotations. Mind you, utility is still on the board, but famouz not able to stay alive.
Spike planted.
I'm still perplexed about how BlazKing gets caught out, because it wasn't even a stun aftershock combo or like a nade stun aftershock combo. You know, it was just him getting hit by multiple waves of the aftershock. I wish we had a replay, but we're not going to find out. Either way, SEVERiNE now, while he does find Deryeon, left with 25 HP and a dream, trying to fake out his rotation towards A main. The paranoia now coming out to try and isolate the fights, but instead the counter paranoia, and Bleed will strike terror.
BOOM, they were not able to anticipate that close presence all that easily. At least the backstab ends up panning out in their favor. Nobody from Bleed Esports had eyes, and they're trying to seal Team 6, and they are ambitious about it. They succeed. I'm surprised that Shiro wasn't able to wide swing from the left side of Rafters. Gary's still holding that position, and I think that's what deterred him at least. The frenzy at this range is not something that he can mess up against. 28 HP, but that's all he'll be needing.
Force BOOM to make hard decisions. Do they rotate? Do they stay on site? Because BOOM not able to decide, and Bleed in a blink of an eye they will overwhelm. A couple of picks picked up, and remember, this is just a bonus for Bleed, but already they're in a commanding position. 4v2 now on this post plant with double shock darts, double snake bites available. Now BOOM on the retake.
Oh, Snake bit out the picture and Scary not traded out. Boom have a small foot in this conversation, and Shiro, he's about to make himself a big play. This lineup sadly will not. It could change the entire equation at which Bleed plays their conditioning, with them having information as well. However, they do like to play to their strengths, and their strength is gunplay. Famous. Now a lot of problems lie ahead of him, but he's still able to find advantages and find the W where it requires. Trades his teammates out, finds the advantage, finds the front lines, and finds a way to hold it. He's been nothing but a problem solver.
Might just get caught out, and no. He turns away in the nick of time. Now knowing where he is, he still doesn't care. With the knives, he's hunting them down. But famouz and his king crucial ones back. Deryeon is also denied. The backup of Boom now available on this side. The Resurrect as well coming online.
Utility. They need the Hunter's Fury, but that's utility that they lack. They don't have the drone, they don't have the Hunter's Fury, they just have a recon to find themselves a little bit of room within this Hunter's Fury coming out from crazyguy. It's navigation into problems that Boom have to try and deal with, but hey, they're doing it well so far. Just a man deficit, and they find themselves forward position within this Viper ult out of nowhere. Boom are able to convert on this round, and crazyguy with the stinger. There's barely anything he can do in a position like that. But oh wait, the time! No!
What time?
Are you serious? A small pixel. Did he miss that shot? And now they might miss the opportunity and having the ability to fight this. The aggressive wall, it denies any contention from Orange, and Famous is the only one in position to fight his team and fight for his team and help. But they're able to hold their lines towards Snowman. And surprisingly, they find these frags. They anticipated the aggressive play towards B, and it's left all on a JayH to fight his way back. The counter wall, the counter play. Ooh, it almost was denied. Boom, they're more than ready to force this fight, as they've anticipated this coming from a mile away. And Famous re-aggressing with that operator. Against him is a scary looking Empress. And the push close through 410. The Empress denied. And Boom. Yet again, they shored up their defenses towards this ace with better weaponry. It should be possible for them to fight this. Denied.
Oh, Juicy's knives could have made the difference, but he instantly gets shut down. While Deryeon does find the trade now. It's all about the Hunter's Fury from crazyguy. The tap to try and bait it out, but Scary giving the information that they're not on the spike. So crazyguy holds on for dear life. Buying time as much as they can. Now the Hunter's Fury comes out and it will deny the diffuser, but the half is done. Trying to deny the crunch from happening will leave Shiro on his lonesome. He holds it down though. The Hunter playing with his spray, keeping them in his sights. He's found one, dropping down from Nest to find yet another. He'll make sure he lives on to find a triple threat. JayH still playing it slow. 1v3 now, trying to pull off the miracle.
Oh, the lockdown. They don't want to let this round slip. If he gets another, it's doable.
Whoa!
It's doable. He needs to make his way out though. Is he going to be detained? Time is of the essence. 10 seconds. He can't make it towards the B side. The round won purely by the virtue of time and utility. Lead has to be forced to concede that equalizer. And they need to do it quick. Oh, the frenzy wide swing. Classic frenzy stuff. Man advantage still though for Bleed Esports, as they play the defense in such a synergetic manner with the way they aggress both the backlines and the front. They have essentially given Boom free real estate to work with, and with Boom still not able to get the post plans, they're relying on these close fights to pan out in their favor. BOOM Esports, they're not towards mid, they're not towards B. Well, there's a good chance they're towards A, eh? And Juicy has prime position to deny any kind of reposition. Boom being put in a box, and much like that, you know, old adage, right? What happened to that cat in the box? Is it dead? Is it alive? This time though, I'm pretty sure that it's easy for Bleed to confirm what's gonna happen to the cat at least.
Oh, but Shiro try and wrap around that Viper and catch him out. They've done exactly that. Walled off under tube, and now looking for the Viper. Should be able to get the plant down, but no Juicy all the way from Snowman.
Look at that
beautiful repositioning off of that rough draft to deny, and now Scary, he can just play to buy time. Does exactly that, but the lockdown available should give BerserX and Shiro an opportunity.
Oh, decent positioning. If he was able to find, you know, a soulmate as maybe even get you to your grave and deliver that slow AoE, easier for people from within to try and play that situation. Gonna be hard for Bleed to try and exercise verticality unless they deal with famouz, and that's exactly what's been the deterrent factor. Again, old chamber, folks. That scope and speed is as fast as your dreams are gonna remember them for. So far, Bleed Esports just rotating the entirety of their defense in towards the B side, so the cavalry is on its way to aid to this defense duty. Oh! famouz was waiting for that shot for quite a while, and Juicy with that small pixel angle he has is able to make it work. Although that cheeky angle from SEVERiNE gonna be punished. No fallback. The trade keeps this in the advantage of Boom as they yet to get the spike down, however.
And they have to recover the spike, so they look to fight. And with sScary shut down, it should be easy peasy for Boom to pull off this round. Especially on the back of Deryeon's position here. He hears the recon, knows his utility, lights them up and dismisses them right out of sight. The double picked up, and while SEVERiNE finds a couple trades, it just won't be enough as sScary doubles down, leaves Bleed in a 2v1.
famouz,
I have the spike.
the chamber demon on Boom, and a very important play now laying ahead of him. He needs to dismantle JayH first towards the screens, and then ask crazyguy to deal with. crazyguy drawing first aggro, but famouz tries to read into the situation. Timing of the essence, needs to force the plant.
Still though, Nano Swarm set up. They've got the double shock darts and Shiro as well. The turret is well available if they want to bring another man into the fight. So Boom, they're in control of this post plant, and without a flank, they will not be denied. Bleed, they need to pick up the pace. Deryeon leading the charge. He'll find the one opening, and sScary, he doubles up. Bleed now able to wrap around from yellow, and the post plant entirely denied. Boom, they opt into the fights. They give Bleed an option.